Juneteenth is an annual celebration in the month of June, and our next guest is joining us today to talk about its significance along with why we must support minority voices. Gary Quachie is founder of the first and largest multicultural podcast network to exclusively feature Black, Latino, and Asian voices, and he's here now to tell us about the podcast platform. Hi, Gary.
Hey, Aubrey, good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. So, first of all, let's talk about Juneteenth, which I mentioned. Talk about its importance.
I mean, Juneteenth is a holiday also known as Emancipation Day. It's a holiday really celebrating the emancipation for those who have been enslaved in the United States. It's great to see it now finally getting the national recognition that it deserves, and additionally to see a lot of large corporations truly embracing it as a true holiday.
And you've created a podcast platform that's really giving minority voices a place to be heard. Can you tell us more about it?
No, absolutely. Minority voices are usually underrepresented from the larger platforms. So we felt it was necessary to create a designated location where you can solely find content from the multicultural segment, and that's primarily African American and Hispanic community. So we've launched it about 3 months ago. We've seen great traction. We have a lot of great content that talk about topics, issues that impacts the minority community.
Well, tell us, what kinds of podcasts are we going to find on the platform, the ones that are doing really well? Tell us about it.
Absolutely, all types. We have former MTV VJ, Ed Lover, Come On Son. We have former NFL player Takeo Spikes and Tutin Reyes called Behind the Mask. We have a lot of lifestyle influencers, Black Girl podcasts. We also have Baldwin Was Right by Dr. Kari Yazid. We really feature a lot of influencers, thought leaders, influencers, and athletes within the app. So it's a great destination if you're really looking to support Black voices to go ahead and discover new content.
And why do you think it was important to have this platform in particular for the minority voices to have a space to be heard?
No, again, it's what we realize is that the larger platform doesn't necessarily focus on the minority voices unless it's Hispanic Heritage Month or unless it's Black History Month. For us, Black History Month is every day. So therefore, we wanted to ensure that we're highlighting those that are entering the space to ensuring that they have a place where the content not only can be discovered, but also can be heard. Another thing that we've also done is that anyone from the minority community can come to our app and record a podcast and launch it right there in the app. We do have a virtual recording studio that makes it much easier for the point of entry so they can create content and release it to the community.
It sounds so easy, and podcasting has become so popular, Gary. I mean, talk about just the emergence of podcasting and maybe some of the podcasts that you're seeing there that are getting a lot of traction on your platform.
Yeah, the podcasts are very consistent. What we do see, it's a lot of influencers, thought leaders. The point of entry in podcasting is so low, so it makes it much easier for them to create content, to release that content on a weekly basis. So again, for former NFL players, current and current NBA players, everyone is now seeing it. The podcasting really gives them an opportunity to control their own voices, to control their messaging, to control their branding. So therefore, now everyone is sort of coming over, flocking to the podcast space just because it gives them that ability. So we're very excited. We're glad to be the largest multicultural podcast network, giving advertisers access to the multicultural segment in the podcast ecosystem. And additionally, too, for new content creators that's looking to enter the space, to be able to do just that and for their content to get discovered within a platform.
What do you think listeners, the audience, what is it that they like about podcasts?
They like the fact that they can multitask. While you're in the house and you're cleaning, you can have the podcast in the background and it's not interrupting your behavior. While you're in the car, you're driving back to work, especially now that we see a lot of folks are going back into the office. So versus trying to have listen to the radio to a radio station, they can actually have their favorite influencers, their favorite podcaster, thought influencer of sports, or broadcaster in the background. So the ability to still do what you were doing while you're in the house or while you may be working or exercising, and still capturing and getting valuable content makes it much easier for the listener to always tune in.
So what's next for your platform? And what are the podcasts in particular, any that you want to mention in relation to listening to this Juneteenth?
No, for sure. We have a great podcast by Dr. Kari Yazid called Baldwin Was Right. We also have the Black Girl podcast. They really talk about how the Black is beautiful, and now they focus on the Black, the power of the Blackness. We also have entertaining podcasters such as Ed Lover, Come On Son. His podcast releases every Monday. We also have guys that really speak in regards to generational wealth and financial literacy within the Black community. Money Market Mondays. So those are some of the great shows that someone can start with to really start supporting Black voices.
And I'm sure you're just going to keep adding more content, building it up. Gary, thank you so much for sharing that with our audience this morning. You can listen and learn more about multicultural podcasts at poddigitalmedia.com.